of a longtime family-owned business don't change. But what does change is company growth.
And that is that's very true, obviously, of VADEN Automotive Group. Started in 1968 by Dan VADEN, and now the president of the company is his daughter, Jane VADEN Thatcher.
And we went,
I know, those vowels. Tell us a little bit, I mean, how have you changed the company since your dad had the company?
Well, I've been with the company as a grown-up now just had my 20-year anniversary. Wow. Of course, I started working in the business when I was 13. Yeah, my dad did not believe in summer vacations. He amazing work ethic. So,
what do you remember most, though, about when you were that age and being around the business?
You know, it was so much fun, truly. My first job was answering the switchboard, so I was in the middle of everything, and you learn so much about what's going on with just all the calls coming in and handling, really learning how to talk to people and dealing with the public and concerns and questions. And then I was right in the middle of all the activity in the center of the showroom, and
understanding it all, because you know you were learning so much about the business back then that you probably didn't realize you were learning. And your dad started in Florida, right?
He did.
And there was a quote from him that said, "I'm just a used car salesman." So that's how he looked back at it, how he started.
That's actually what we put on his headstone, because that's what he always used to say, "I'm just an old used car salesman." Because he started selling used cars for a dealer in Jacksonville in the 50s and kind of worked his way up. But he never lost, I mean, even when he turned 80, he came to work every day. Wow. And he never really learned how to use a computer, so he would still sell cars, but he would do it on paper, and then he'd hand it to me or one of the managers, and we'd have to figure out where in the world all these numbers came from. But you weren't going to question, you're just going to figure out how to make it work somehow.
But that's kind of the qualities he instilled in you guys, because he made you start. It wasn't like you just came walking in and you're right at the top of the company. You had to do all that.
No, I did a little bit of everything over the years, and then was away from the business for college and graduate school and my own career in marketing in Atlanta. And then came back to the business, and I've done everything from sales to finance, a little bit of time in service, just really trying to understand and get to know how it works, because to me, we wouldn't be where we are today without his philosophy. I mean, he truly built the business one customer at a time. Yeah. And he started with one dealership, and now as of last week we have 9. And 20 years ago when I started, we were maybe half the size of what we are now. Today we have over 500 employees, and we're in businesses that are automotive related, but not just dealership.
And you are a busy, busy mom on top of everything, so it's not clear how you do it all, but you do. You have a blog too that people can go to and talk with you. We're taking a look now. Okay, so these are your 2 latest. So tell us about what's happening over in the Lowcountry.
Well, we're really excited. This is our 4th Nissan dealership, and we absolutely love the brand, and we're excited to get another dealership. And then it's our first Infiniti dealership. So I drove here in an Infiniti, which is kind of fun. Never driven an Infiniti before. So we were really excited to add another luxury offering to our product line as well. But we've wanted to get into the Bluffton Hilton Head market for a long time. We're in Beaufort with VADEN of Beaufort, which is Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. So it's a good expansion of our footprint on the import side, and really will help. I mean, with 4 locations, if you own a Nissan, there's a convenient VADEN location to go no matter where you live in this area.
So, and where exactly are the 2 now coming in the Lowcountry?
They're currently in the New River Auto Mall, and we will be relocating somewhere near there, probably within the next 12 to 18 months. But we're happily inside the New River Auto Mall.
You wanted to get your foot in there.
Right.
Yes.
And it's making it more accessible, from people from that side. But this is an educational advancement for you and everybody in the company too, because as you said, you haven't been with Infiniti, so now you've got to learn all about that to add to everything else.
We are, but I mean, to us, that's fun.
Yeah.
It's we keep growing and
That's
keep
what you
changing.
do,
That's
right.
what we do. I mean, my dad always said, you know, there's no finish line, and for us, I think that's really how we look at it. I mean, you got to keep growing and changing because the business is and our customers are, and we're just trying to keep up.
Right. You know, somebody was just talking about Hilton Head this morning, saying that they couldn't believe just how really busy
It is
Hilton
so
is now.
busy.
Yep.
We've been amazed. I mean, just the week that we've been there, the number of customers we see come through the service department and in the showroom every day. Wow.
Right.
I mean, there's definitely a demand, which is exciting for us.
All right, Low Country, expanding even more into your territory, VADEN Automotive Group. Jane, it was so good
Hey,
to
Jane.
see you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Crime Stoppers, they're looking for some shoplifters, and we're going to show you their pictures next.